Hey guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. Just wanted to pop in here really quick and say this was a cut from my live stream that I did about an hour ago, and I just kind of wanted to cut out my reaction to the designs because I know a lot of you would want me to make a video about it, and I thought about making like a full-on video essay about it, but I don't really know how I could really do that, and I think it's just kind of better to just go off script and just kind of waddle off my thoughts. So hopefully you enjoy this. I know it's not a video essay, but thank you so much for checking out this video, and let me know what you thought about this video down in the comments about this style, and maybe I'll try other things like this in the future. And what are your thoughts on the ninja designs in Fortnite? Thank you so much, and hopefully you enjoy the video. Thank you. So we're gonna discuss the skins. We're gonna go through them. I'm gonna kind of go through my loadout and like my thought process because they don't give you a full set in the bundle. Here is the bundle. So this is everything you get in the bundle. You get 3 skins, you get 3 emotes, you get 3 weapons, and you get 3 back blings. Like I said, we'll discuss everything. So anything not to do with that, you have to make a thing yourself. So I'll kind of go over my thought process, like what I substituted basically. Now here's the weird thing about, well, okay, let's discuss Kai first. So Kai, I'm pretty satisfied with. This was the first one that was showed off. I will say for all of these, I feel like you kind of have to get them side by side in order to really understand like what they were doing, because a lot of these I've shown to my friends and have said like, you know, this is what they look like. Initially they're very like, whoa, that's what they look like. And then I show them like the comparison of like the Lego version and the Battle Royale version. And then they see it and they go, oh, okay, that's not as bad. Like I kind of see it. It's just very hard. This is like one of the first times, if not the first time, that like a Lego figure has turned into like a real life thing. So it's just, it's very shocking for a lot of people, and like a lot of them don't really know how to react because it doesn't look like how you expect, right? So I think they did pretty good with Kai. The only thing is that like the hair, I kind of get it. I feel like they didn't want to do Kai's hair correct because it would look goofy, so they kind of wanted to step it back a little bit. People say it doesn't look like a fire. I'd say it does enough, because like the hair does kind of look like flames. It's just a very like, you know, it goes back. It doesn't go up, it goes back. And I think it looks okay. Not great, not amazing, but I think it could be a lot worse. That's the theme we're gonna go along here, because I was so afraid that they were gonna mess this up that I am shocked that we got these as decent as we could. So like I'm thankful for what we got. I think the face is pretty much good, is pretty much perfect. I think it looks like Kai. I think the face really does look like Kai. He doesn't have his bandage. That's the thing that's weirding me out. But other than that, it's okay. Kind of man, he's locked in the Lego pass. Yeah, I think he will be offered in the shop later. But yeah, I think it's pretty good all around. I can see how Kai's face looks like this, and I think we're all right. I think we're pretty good with Kai. Kai's all right. I'm perfectly fine. I'm cool with the suit. It looks all right. I was afraid that like all their suits were gonna look like this, where it was gonna be a little red and not like a full red onesie or whatever you want to say. Thankfully, that's not the case. So just for Kai, I'm all right with this. This is good. I like this. The annoying thing though is because they're in the Lego pass, we do not have his weapon that he's supposed to have. He does have a weapon because it's in the trailer, but we do not have it yet. There's been a lot of speculation like it might get added to the shop whenever he's added to the shop, and you'll have to pay a few V-Bucks to get his weapons. Maybe, or when you complete the battle pass, the Lego pass. But for now, I just had to substitute it with a katana that I just happen to have. So that's just that's the thing. And then for his glider, I just did the Mortal Kombat glider that I had. One, because he looks like a Mortal Kombat character, and there's flames on it. So fire. That's self-explanatory. It's fire. I was hoping for something a little bit more orange, but kind of seeing this in game, it's actually not that bad. And then also I have this flame aura for Kai, which I think looks great. Jay had to grow on me a little bit. First of all, I'm not the biggest fan of his suit. Not horrible. I'm just not the biggest fan of like the hood thing. It does look better in the Battle Royale design than it does in the Lego skin. I'll say that, but I'm still not. Yeah, he's pointing at me. He gets it. I don't know. It's not very Ninjago to me. That's my thing. It's fine, not terrible. It's fine. One thing though is that he looks very young. You know what I mean? And I know he's like the youngest. I get it, but he looks like a white kid. If that makes sense. You know what I mean? And I wish his freckles were more pronounced, because I bet you can't even see them right now. Like, they're not even viewable. You really have to zoom in. And like, I'm not even zoomed in enough. Can I zoom in? I don't even think you can barely, because I don't think I can get any closer, but like, you can just barely see that his freckles are there. And when you look at it like this close, now it looks right. It looks good. But when you can't see his freckles, it just doesn't look right. I wish they were a lot more apparent. Then it would look a lot more like Jay, and it would make him a little bit older, in my opinion. He's growing on me. I just wish he was a little older, just a little older. He looks like he's 16 or like 21 at most. I also wish he had his little ninja logo on like somewhere in the front, because he does have it in the back, which is good, but I wish he had it in the front, because you look at this and you're like, is this a Ninjago character? Because like, if you at least know Ninjargon, you know this is supposed to be Ninjago. But when you're looking at him like in the front face on, you have no idea, right? You have to circle around and go, oh, there it is. It looks like, as a podcast, I mean, he is the master of blabbers. So very good. Very, very correct. Very correct. But yeah, I like this one a little less than the Kai one. It's like, I'd say Kai is like, let's say Kai is like an 8 out of 10. Jay is a, we'll say 7 out of 10. Maybe a 6.5 at least. When I first saw him, I was like a 4. Like, not that great. I was a little scared. But then, like, as I kind of looked more and I saw the freckles, I was like, okay, not bad. So 7 out of 10. If those freckles were just, like I said, just if they were more apparent, because that's like Jay's thing, right? Is like his freckles. That's what a lot of the nostalgia Nancies are mad about. You know, it's just ugh. And then my thought process was this glider, because you know, maybe Jay designed it himself. You know, it's not the best put together, but Jay just made it. And then kind of the same thing with this. I'm thinking of this as like pods holding on to Jay or whatever, helping him go down. That's kind of my thought process. I don't really have anything else that could work. What else I got? Also, we got the nunchucks of lightning. We actually do have a weapon for Jay, because it came with the bundle. Not bad. They look a little weird, but not bad. And then here's a backpack that holds the nunchucks of lightning when you have them. So that's cool. It's pretty cool. And then I had this electricity. I had take charge. So this seemed pretty good. Okay, and then this one's this one's the interesting one. So this is a this one I had to really stare at, cause he looks. I think one thing, and I realized this like 30 minutes before I started the stream. Where are his white eyes? I think that's the main thing that's like really wrong with this is like the fact he just doesn't have pupils. I think it's okay. Probably the most accurate one, kind of, I would say. They didn't really change anything about it. But I kind of wish they did. I kind of wish they adapted it a little better. I wish they changed some things. He looks like Colossus from Marvel, like with blue eyes. It's like, I like his suit. I think his suit actually looks the best out of all four of them. Like, I think his suit was adapted the best in the game. I wouldn't exactly say Temu Zane, because like I think other than the lack of pupils, I feel like they adapted it pretty good. If you look at it both side by side and you really stare at it, I think they adapted it okay. But man, it just doesn't work. I kind of wish they messed with his face a little bit, and then maybe they could have got something just a little bit more Zane, because just strict adapting him into Fortnite just doesn't really work for him. It could have went a lot worse. Again, theme of this whole collab, could have gone worse, I really think. If they'd have just added his pupils, I think this would be a lot better. I'm gonna say 5.5 out of 10. 6 out of 10 if it had the pupils. If it had the pupils, that would get it to a 6 out of 10. And then we do have a backpack, and we do have the shurikens of ice. They are huge, which they are kind of huge in Lego. So yeah, I guess that makes sense. They're fine. I have no problem with them. The shurikens of ice are pretty alright. Whatever. Not bad. And then I just chose this metal umbrella because I didn't have anything else. But thankfully, I think I did get a really good contrail for him. This is perfect. Like this contrail that I just happen to have in my character loadout thing. Thankfully, this seemed to work out really well. So, all good. And then I just did this blue because, I don't know, kind of looks like NRG Zane. Not bad. And then we have the boy. We have the boy. There he is. He is perfect. I have almost no problem with him. I think he's good. I love the fact that he's dark-skinned. I'm glad that they did it. I don't know if that was what like they intended to do when they made him. Probably not, because I don't think they ever thought about making like these characters in real life. You know, I think Cole looks perfect. I have no major problems with him. I don't think. Maybe they could have went a little bit more bushy on the eyebrows. Maybe I'm okay with it. I like this little armor piece. I like the orange, really good. The man bun, I love it. The man bun. A lot of people find Cole hot, actually. That's one of the things I've been noticing on like social media talking about him. It's like people find Cole really hot, which is really funny. I'm so jealous of Geo. And another thing someone brought out was that all of the other ninja are pretty, like, they're not weak, but they have very thin arms. And then Cole just has like all of their muscles. Like, look at that. Look how big those muscles are, bro. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a problem. I mean, the face is a little weird. Maybe could have toned down on the thickness of the lips, maybe a little bit. I never really thought of Cole having like really thick lips, but other than that, no problem. I'm all right. I'm all right with it. It's fine. If that's what the designers think was good, I can get used to it. I'm on board. Nia missed out. That is the thing. So there is a confirmed Ninjago Wave 2. They basically it said like Wave 2 in 2026. So we're gonna be getting more characters, and it looks like Lloyd and Nia are basically confirmed, and Wu is like almost confirmed. It's not fully confirmed, but like people are thinking it's going to be Lloyd, Nia, and Wu will be in Wave 2. And then I personally think Garmadon, because I'm thinking they're going to do 4 characters again. Like we're going to get 4 characters each wave, and I think it's going to be Garmadon. And then we have the Sigh of Quake. Oh, this looks so cool. They got it so good. Oh, this like, I love this like little redesign of like the magma or like whatever. And then they have a little flame. Like it looks like a dragon breathing. Oh, it's so cool. It's so cool. Oh, I love the Scythe of Quakes. It looks so good, bro. It looks so good. Again, just that subtle dragon shape. I love when he's like holding it. It looks so good. Again, Cole, 9, maybe like a 9 out of 10, maybe a 10 out of 10. But I'm trying to be as critical as possible, and maybe a 9 out of 10. Because again, I'm not a big fan of the thick lips. Maybe. But I'm cool with it. The one thing I'm not a fan of with the Scythe of Quakes, nothing to do with the weapon. Like I said, the weapon looks perfect. Nothing wrong with it. The one thing I do have a problem with is I'm not the biggest fan of this little holder. I don't know what this is about. I'm not the biggest fan, but I just think this back bling looks goofy, and I don't like how it makes it shorter as well. That's just something I don't really like. Hang with the Scythe of Quakes. So hype, bro. It's so hype. But yeah, I'm overall, as I kind of said, I'm overall pretty satisfied. It's not perfect, but it's way better than it could have been, in my opinion. It could have been way worse, and I'm just really happy how it turned out.